No, I'm not playing this character tonight. I remade this character because my friend Devilor was playing Holy Paladin recently and it looked like a lot of fun. And I was like, you know, I'm never going to play Holy Pally. I had the name Sandbag for a while. I just never got around to making it. Or I made the character, but I never played it. It didn't look like this either. Holy, I did all the light color stuff. But now that we know that the light can be a bit of a dick, then I decided to delete the character. And also, I was at the limit of how many characters I could have on my account. And I have a lot of placeholders, really cool names, or things that I'm waiting for Blizzard to get off their ass and do new class race combos. Looking at you, Nightborn Paladin. Void Elf Paladin. Actually, the Void Elf Paladin would be the one that would be the most freaky. That there should be a way that Blizzard could do it, but I don't know enough about the max level story. I've heard a few spoilers, and just by some other chicanery, I know that there's going to be like a dark well or whatever. Spoilers. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, however, there are 2 kitties in range of pets. Stormloss is getting pets right now. I'm not bothering her. I'm just petting. Well, okay. I'm not picking her up kind of bothering. I'm just petting her, making her not eepy. But anyway, we're gonna go back to the main, who's now level 82. And I've got snacks. And by snacks, that I mean that I've got ice cream. Sorry, I can't share it. I'm not going to shove my ice cream. Look. Look at that chocolate chip ice cream. It's just the store brand. It's not the really good shit. So I keep wondering about this map, by the way. Because this is obviously Gilneas with the wall. And there's Loideron. And there's the Dalaran crater. And this is Kel'Thelas. And this is Arathi Basin. Arathi. What the fuck is all this shit? What is this? What is this mountain? I don't know. I don't understand it. Je ne comprends pas. Alright, we are in Silver Moon City where it's fucking pretty, except for that. And so we got the Sunwell versus the Void, I don't know, the wormhole from the Prophets. Alright. So, I'm gonna have a bite of ice cream to wet the whistle. Oh, that feels so good. Okay. Looking how framey things are. Let me turn off the playback there to free up some cycles. Let me see what is hogging up my bandwidth. Why is my GPU running at 100%? Well, Chrome is taking up 20 some odd percent. Let me kill Chrome. I'll just do without chat tonight. That does seem better. Maybe? No, XSplit is like hogging up every fucking bit of memory it can. It's probably because I'm running at 60 frames a second. Wait a minute. Hold up. When WoW is not the focus, which means WoW is limiting itself in terms of frame rate, XSplit's hogging up 20-30% of my stuff. But as soon as I put... And then WoW is hogging up nothing of my GPU, but is hogging up 5.7 gigs of RAM. So if I put WoW in the focus... Why is my desktop window manager hogging up so much memory? Like, WoW isn't changing how much memory it's how much RAM it's taking up. It's still taking up 5.7 gigs. XSplit is taking 1.3. But the amount of GPU that XSplit is using shoots up. And this is not a WoW thing. What is desktop window manager and why is it active? Okay, I'm gonna see if this breaks something. If it does, I'll come back. Oh, it's... I'll have to do without Chrome. I'll bring up chat on my phone. Show me my stream. Do not bother me with showing me crap. Alright, let's turn that down. I need to see my chat. So if you say something, I'll see it over there. Well, we'll see how this goes. In the meantime, let's go do some questing. But before I do some questing, I have something to say. And I promised that I would do this, and by promised I mean I mentioned it in an email. So let me take you to the past. Back in November, I pre-purchased and paid for the WoW Collector's Edition. Because I wanted the Collector's Edition. And the budget, I didn't have the budget because, you know, not everybody has more money than sense. My budget did not really allow for, and also my principals did not allow for me to buy a second copy. So I could basically get all the goodies in advance, blah, blah, blah. The number one thing, of course, being housing, because basically people who bought the collector's edition but did not buy a second copy for the digital copies, any of the 3 digital copies, did not get access to anything. So, because as far as Blizzard was aware, we did not purchase a copy of the game yet. Even though they could have figured out a way to put codes directly. It's like, okay, like you could log into the gear store and pay for, you know, login, linking your Battle.net account, etc., and making it so that Blizzard could know that this person bought the collector's edition. So they could have basically said, okay, well, this Battle.net thing has a collector's edition waiting, and set it up so that they could grant housing or grant the whatever, and then just set it up so if somehow the purchase gets refunded, they revoke it. You think that'd be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that was bad enough, right? So they didn't do that. So the people who bought the collector's edition but did not buy a digital copy, which there's a whole thing like you tell people you bought the collector's edition, they tell you, well, just buy the digital one, as if you have an extra $50 to $90 just lying around, you know, not doing anything, that you don't have other bills and shit to pay. Like your budget is such that the $130 for the collector's edition was what you could afford. Or you decided, you know, you made the conscious choice of like, okay, I'm not going to go through the rigmarole of refund. Because here's how they refund. They don't refund you in cash. If you refund here's how they normally do is like if you buy the digital copy and then you buy the collector's later, once you apply the collector's code to your account, and you ask for the refund for your digital copy, they give you that in credit in the BattleNet store, which apparently has no ties to the Gear store, which is handled by another company. The fulfillment is handled by another company. So, fast forward to the 19th. I got an email saying, we printed out your shipping label. Cool! I was expecting it to be updated the next day. FedEx would pick it up and scan it, and then it would be on its merry way, which is what happened to most other people. They got their collector's editions. They got their emails the same day or within the same 24 hours. They got their follow-up email the next day. And this was the Thursday before early access started. And they got their box on like 3 days later. So everybody else has been able to do their unboxing videos, showing off whatever. Look at the pretty book. Look at the dark heart. I'm going to put it on my, in my background or whatever on my stream kind of deal. Nothing. Mine didn't even say it had been updated. I could look at it now and it would say that it's not been updated, that it's still, the page says we're waiting to pick up your delivery. This page will be updated when we scan in, when we, FedEx never got it, basically. Okay. So that was what happened. So on the 25th of February, so this was less than a week later, 6 days after the original email went out saying, hey, we're ready to ship your shit out to you. The day before early access was supposed to start. I went on social and tagged Blizzard CS to say, what do I do about this? And they said, well, here you need to put in a ticket, and gave me the link for the Gear Store customer service. So I put in a ticket explaining my situation. And they immediately responded and gave me a ticket number and said they'll be back in touch once they reviewed my request. If you have any updates, simply reply to the mail. And they said regards. And they signed a Blizzard. They signed it as Blizzard Gear Store support. And they replied the same day. So they got that was like, here's the automated email and here's your ticket number. And then they immediately replied after that. And they replied, like, I sent my ticket in at 12:28. They replied at 12:41 saying they reached out to a supervisor about my order. I hope I could take a look and get this order fixed for you. Okay. Then 2 days later, I got an email saying, thanks for reaching out. I hope our team was able to resolve your query. Please rate the service at, whatever. We hope you were able to resolve the query. They haven't done fuck about it, but they don't know. Thank you in advance for taking the time to let us know, blah, blah, blah. And you have 5 buttons, links to click on: extremely dissatisfied, mostly dissatisfied, neither satisfied nor dissatisfied, mostly satisfied, and extremely satisfied. And to which I replied later that afternoon. And said, oh, yeah. What did I say to them? Oh, that wasn't even the polite one. Okay. Yeah, the first one I was like, what resolution? What are you talking about? Why, for the love of little green apples, are you sending me a survey about a resolution when you haven't done anything yet? I said my edition's still missing. All they did is say they were escalating and that I haven't heard anything since. Now, this was 2 days later. Haven't heard any kind of updates, nothing. So I told him my tracking number still so it hadn't been picked up by FedEx. Do you really want me to hit that button? And maybe you should send your survey after there's a result, or did they just say they're escalating and close the ticket? Because typically, that's why a lot of companies, there are some exceptions, but most companies don't tend to send you a survey until after they close your ticket out, and then they want to know how they did. And I asked, well, when can I expect to, receive the merchandise that I paid for 3 months in advance? I also asked what kind of refund or partial credit or make good can I expect to receive for their, utterly renewing the Midnight Early Access launch experience. So that's what I asked them. It was like, okay, what are you going to do to make this better? And then they replied, what was the reply? That they said, Blizzard's aware of the delivery issues that are currently occurring. From their end, they refunded the shipping costs. You'll see that reflected on your credit card within 3 to 5 business days, depending on your financial institution. So that was after I yelled at them on the 27th. Shortly thereafter, they said, okay, we'll refund your shipping. And that they say they're actively working on a solution to make these orders right. Sounds like they had more than one if they're using the plural, because they're not focusing on my order. So apparently there must have been some whole other pile of people who also didn't get their shit. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And then they sent me another survey on the 1st. Say, how did that person do? And I said, no, Gear Store CS person who gets to read my email. I will not be clicking on a survey button. Because you don't want some frontline rep to get a poor rating from me for your company's inability to get me the item that I paid for 3 months ago in a timely fashion. Street dates mean something, And I said, so far you've done nothing except refund me the cost of shipping. At the time that I sent that, I was like, okay. Hopefully it's still in progress because I haven't received it yet. I did actually receive it yesterday. I still don't have my Midnight Collector's Edition, which means I lost out on early access. I lost out on creating a timely unboxing video, which will tank the expected metrics I would have gotten for such a thing. Not that it would necessarily impact my revenue, but, And I did get a little bit snarky and said, I still don't have the items to show up on my stream. And I guess, I said, I guess because I'm not a big-time streamer or content creator, that it's okay for Blizzard to give me substandard service. And so I was like, no, you don't want me to give you a review because of the stupid way the system works. Some poor untrained frontline rep, some poor underpaid frontline rep would have to count against them, not the higher-ups who deserve the rating. And I chastised them for sending out, how did we do on your resolution email or surveys when you haven't actually resolved anything? You're just basically closing out the ticket without doing anything. So that's what I sent them on the 1st. Then they sent me another survey. About So I replied to them. They sent me a survey. I didn't say anything. And they sent me another fucking survey. Like, they didn't even bother to send the email for what a survey would be about. They just sent me survey, ignored my response, sent me another survey without even replying to my response. And so I replied this afternoon to the survey about a non-interaction. And I go, are you serious? This time you sent the survey without even bothering to reply to the ticket. No update, much less an apology. No offer of a replacement. You just take my money and send me surveys. Yes, I did check my spam folder. Stuck my tongue out at them too. And at this point, I don't even care to be kind to these people. Okay? I'm generally not a Karen type. I'm on the other side of those interactions. I have been gigged by customers who wanted to give the company a bad rating, but the way the survey works, it goes against the individual rep who took that call or that interaction or worked that ticket. So at this point, I said, you've earned my extremely dissatisfied rating and the on-air route that I am doing right now. And I said, buckle up, cupcakes. Because what the hell? So, you could say, but Druid, you're in Silver Moon. You're in the new Silver Moon. You're level 82. You're playing Midnight. Did you buy the digital copy? No. Fuck that. Fuck that with a pogo stick. What happened was Stargrace up in Canada gave me her collector's edition key. That's how I have access to any of this shit. Because somebody who didn't need their key was kind. And our current verbal agreement is that once I actually get my goddamn box, I will give her my key even though she doesn't need it. And she's not even too fussed about it, but I feel honor bound to, I'm going to honor that agreement. Unless she tells me that I can do something else with it, doesn't matter. Ultimately, one of the reasons why I'm late tonight is because I was gaming with a friend and I was talking to him about all of this. Hi, Mama Cat. And he gave me a few suggestions on how to reply to them. And let's just say this gentleman is more of a diplomat than I am. He is much kinder than I am. Not as kind as Elrond. He's not as kind as Summer. But, yeah. He gave me some things to say, which, again, was a lot nicer than what I just read out to you as to what I told him today. Will this be my last collector's edition? Probably. Or it's more likely that I'll just get one from somebody off the internet and Blizzard won't get my money at all. I mean, honestly, I wanted this one because it was blue. Blue is my jam. You know blue is my colors. So I really wanted to get this one to have all the blue and purpley stuff. But since I can't have that, oh well. Also, by the way, these are totally penises. Just saying. We're going to call it the Penis Harbor from now on. They even got little balls. Almost little balls here. It's the Penis Harbor, and now I can't unsee that. So this is Silver Moon, by the way. And I'm on an Alliance character, and I'm not getting murdered because I'm in the public version of Silver Moon. The public side of Silver Moon. If you go where the red towers are, as an Alliance, you're going to get your ass killed. So, the thing about Silver Moon is I don't understand most of it. Like, I understand the bridge across here into Falcon Wing Square. Though even they rebuilt Falcon Wing Square as well. I mean, yes, it's a square shape, but they've got this whole little thing here they didn't have before. I don't understand this shape. I like that they rebuilt Silver Moon. It's nice that you can fly in Silver Moon. When are they going to do that for the Turalyon and the Exodar, please? When are they going to make it so that we can fly in Azure Mist and on Blood Mist? I don't think they'll ever actually bother doing it. Why? Because nobody gives a shit about the Draenei. Nobody at Blizzard really cares about the Draenei. The Draenei, as a race, we had one expansion that featured our race. That actually featured our race, despite the fact that we were in every expansion since Burning Crusade. In Burning Crusade, we did get enough of a feature. Oh, we have a capital city. Nobody ever goes there. Once you're through the starting instance, nobody gives a fuck about the Exodar or Azure Mist or Blood Mist. But in the story, Burning Crusade, okay, we've got the Draenei, but everything was about the Blood Elves. The Draenei that were in Outland were the Broken. And there was no story about the Draenei or the Broken other than, oh, these are Draenei that were broken. And oh, Black Temple used to be a Draenei thing. It used to be called Karabor. And it used to be this great and magnificent thing. And now it looks like this, and Illidan took it over. It's the Black Temple. Fast forward to Wrath of the Lich King. Okay, that was all about Arthur's story and about the humans and the Scourge and whatever. Cataclysm. Hey, let's revamp the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor so you can fly in them. And we're going to turn the Barrens into 2 zones, and we're going to flood the Thousand Needles, and we're going to flood half of the Tenaris. And oh, by the way, there's this Egypt-themed thing at the end of the thing, and oh, you wanted South Island Pirates? Too bad. You kind of only got a whiff of those. And you got these other places. You can now go to Mount Hyjal. Yay! And then after Cataclysm, what do we get? I'm starting to forget what order the expansions came in. Was it Mist after Cat? I think it was Mist after Cat. You have to go play with pandas. Yeah, no Draenei story there. No, understandable. Then we get Warlords of Draenor. Which again, you would think this would be the next big opportunity to talk about their Draenei, to talk about their history, about their people. But no, it's about the fucking orcs. It's about the Horde again. And about these warlords from the fucking Horde. And there's only 3 Draenei characters of any particular note in the entire expansion. Marad, who came with us and dies heroically. The local alternate reality Velen, who dies heroically. And then Yrel, this brand new, amazing, cool character who has these epic moments in cinematics. Fan favorite. Who then later on gets turned into a rampaging zealot who goes on a genocidal rampage against the Mag'har orcs. And is the reason why the Mag'har orcs are in the Horde. And Blizzard told us that was the canon future for Yrel from that alternate Draenor reality. So yeah, Yrel turned into a bitch. Into a light-blinded bitch. Because, oh my god, that's a whole ass theme for anybody who wields the light is if they're on the good guy's side, they're going to be turning bad. Because, oh my god, the light is a dick. And yes, the light is a dick. Fast forward to Legion. Which is the last time we had any significant story about Draenei. Oh, you're going to Eepees? Okay, Kevin. Yeah, Stormloss is having an Eepee too. She's eeping. Though I just petted her and woke her up, but I'm not gonna pick her up. She's curled up in her box. She's happy. She's not purring, but she's happy. She's like, I'm here. So the Draenei had an opportunity to have a story in Warlords of Draenor, and Blizzard practically ignored it. Other than those 3 characters, and one dies, another one dies, and the last one turns into a homicidal maniac. Again, fast forward to Legion, we have more Draenei. We wrap up Velen's story. We find out the truth, or theoretically the truth about what happened. You know, where did Archimonde come from? Where did Kill Jaden come from? Oh, they were the Triumvirate with Velen, and Velen is the only one who said, yep, to hell with this. Thank you for the follow. I'm ranting about the Draenei right now, because I'm playing my main Draenei. And since then, the Draenei have not featured in any stories. The Draenei haven't even really been the focus of their own stories, except in the second half of Legion. The ass end of Legion, because it was already the main campaign was done. And this is where, okay, we need to fill out a little bit of content before the next expansion. We need to, you know, get the game to get to kill Gul'dan finally once and for all. Except, you know, then we have to go kill Jaden once and for all. And we find out about Velen's son, which is a powerful story. We meet the Lightforged Draenei. Tapartos! One of my favorites. We find out about the notion of the Lightforge in general. And we find out that Zira, the Naru, is willing to imprison Ilaria for however long. Years and years and centuries and decades. Whoever knows how long. And the Light was enough of a dick. Zira was enough of a dick to say, okay, Illidan, child of fate, time to become Lightforged. And Illidan is like, hell no, lady. I am my scars. And then blows up Zira, which, you know, Zira deserved it. But that's where the Draenei are. The Draenei don't even get featured in their own expansion. Burning Crusade, practically ignored. Warlords of Draenor, pretty much practically ignored. They were just kind of window dressing for the story about the orcs and stopping the Iron Horde. Good times, eh? Alright. And I am going to go do a little bit of questing. Also going to do a bit of mining. Also, I found out about the nice Tauren lady who now lives in Silvermoon, who can make it so that when you use your professions ship, that it doesn't actually display your profession gear. I hate the chef's hat when I'm cooking. I hate the fishing pole when I'm not fishing. I hate the backpack when I'm mining. Thank you. Now can I mine? Thank you. I got an igneous rock specimen. Where's igneous orange? I haven't seen him in a while. Alright, I'm actually going to turn find fish off for right now. I will go fishing when I feel like it, but I don't want to have the fish icon there. So if I see a pool, I will hit the pool. But if I don't see a pool, then I don't want the fish icons every time I fly past the river. I'm going to go over here. There we go. So I'm just a wee bit salty about Blizzard right now. It's like, why are you still playing the Blizzard game? Because I still want to play the damn game. But I don't know when I'm going to get my goddamn box, my collector's edition. And again, many bazillion thanks to Stargrace for gifting me a code so I can at least play the goddamn game. I would also like to point out the fact that most of the elf female characters seem to be voiced by the lady who plays Galadriel in Lord of the Rings Online. It's almost definitely the same actress. It sounds very much like her. Well, man, Shine's light has not purged the filth infestors within the city. Smugglers scuttle through the streets like vermin prey upon desperate and enriching the spineless. There's whispers of something foul still trade in where it's so well that even the venture company would recoil. Wow, okay. Somebody spy on each shipping company and find out which cloaks a smuggling ring. Am I gonna help? Yes, I'm here to grind a reputation. Thank you. So far, I have done the exploration deeds for 3 of the 4 zones, the Chivis. I haven't gone to Harondar yet, but I will eventually. Okay, we've seen Orwena, and I don't want to talk to her just yet. I want to do this optional over here first. I've been trying to do this side questing as well. I've got ice cream. Man, this fake bush. That's hilarious. That was sus. Did they leave the note behind? Like damn fools? They apparently did. That is almost definitely the same voice actress. Let me actually... Let me boost the voice acting volume. Let's listen better this time.
What needs bring you here?
That is totally her.
Glory to the Sindori. Baladash Namanori. Sinu Amanori.
Interrogate?
Eternal sun guide you. Baladash, Melanore.
Mm-hmm.
Anubala de L'Orealan.
Okay. She's definitely good at reading Elven. Having had to read, you know, Quenya and Sindar and Locho for the past 20 damn years. Up, 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 up. I don't know what those do, except maybe give you extra stuff. Mote of lights. Motes of light. Okay. Again, I'm mainly doing the side quests before I do the epic quest, the main sequence quest in an area. There's one up there. Hi. Oh, Anthiel, how you doing? We know this guy. We remember him from olden days.
Anaria Shola. Keep your wits about you.
Let's also remember what he did last time. Tame was particularly talented arcanist, but it has always in the clouds or in the woods, really. So he buried his nose in the storybooks, the legends of Eversong, the Rangers of old, the heroes of the Sonora. He couldn't get enough the swimming pool, but no. He's not dead. Can't play that. He just ran off to join the Farstriders. Okay, we'll go talk to him later. Mud-covered ruffians. Oh my goodness. It's a light bloom. Oh, feline freighter! Look at that! So cute! Oh, we are totally petting the kitty. We're totally petting the kitty cat. Come here. Come here. Come here. You gotta pet the kitty cats. Okay. Let's do the thing. I'm also gonna go get that, wherever this is. Hi, guys. Captain Bloodwake will pay you back. Who's Captain Bloodwake and why should I worry about them? Is it a pair of boxing gloves? Solid ore punchers? Wait, what are you doing? He sends his regards. He doesn't even know who I am. You won't get away with this. Oh, I think I will. Who's still wanting to fight me?
too far away. I can't attack that target.
Alright, everybody's gonna pay me back, huh? Gonna put a recorder up there, I'm guessing. Or we're just gonna talk to you. Hi, nice lady. Okay, putting it up here, or we're just waiting on her. Oh, there it is. What you doing, chat? Hmm.
We endure. With perseverance, strength.
Alright, we're going for a swam.
Plan on you.
Gimme. Alright, there's a Naga down. Oh, Tideborn Couriers. Ooh. That's a thing.
It's too far away.
No looking. No peeking. But one of my other favorite. I'm noticing that most of these dudes are yellow to me. Oh, aren't these cute? Little elven canoes, I guess. Coracles. Little rowboats, actually. Hello.
A target.
Smuggling ain't worth it. Okay, now it'd be nice if I could get out of combat. There we go. Look at the little log strider, baby. What you got?
What needs bring you here? Glory to the Sindori.
Sable Arcana and Naga? That's hardly just the disaster waiting to unfold.
What needs bring you here? Glory to the Sindori.
All right.
Turalyon. Baladash, Nalanore. Sunwell's glory shine on you.
I need to get closer.
The price of power.
Target something first.
Oh, look at the cute little sunset slug. Of course, the Naga used to be elves. So one of the things you might wonder is like, well, Druid, Silver Moon is a blood elf city. Why aren't you playing your blood elf? That's because my blood elf is not my main character. My main does everything first, and then the other characters do things when I decide to do them. So I am probably going to take at least my crafters. I have, you can set up war bands, like groups of 4. Okay. Game. There we go. Wow. WoW is lagging. What the shit? Curiosity killed the fish. Wait, what? That's funny. So this character being my main is always the first one that gets to go in. But I made 3 war bands of 4 characters each. My favorite war band is this character, my blood elf paladin, my night elf druid, and my blood elf hunter. Then I have a warband of 4 that are all alliance characters. Then I have another warband that is 4 all horde characters. I mean, at the very least, I tend to do the story twice. Once on alliance, once on horde, just to see if there's anything different. And I'm fully expecting things to be different in Silver Moon at the very least when I'm playing a blood elf, and also when I'm playing a non-blood elf horde character. I would also expect the dialogues in the various, comments not only be different based on horde versus alliance, but also if you're an alliance character that wields the light, like a priest or a paladin.
We endure. Senua Manore. Anu Belore Dalana. With perseverance, strength.
Okay. We're gonna beat up Captain Bloodwake. And so we're gonna get choices here, and none of these are gonna be an upgrade for my character. Though I will want to have... I will want to have a one-handed sword and a one-handed shield. Simply because whenever I play a paladin, I always keep offhand stuff handy. Oh, I got a... When did I get a pet? Oh shit, I got a pet. So right now I have a level 11 shield. And a 139, I have this mace that I picked up. And that's what I keep doing, is periodically I'll go through and find, you know, if I find a one-handed weapon and then a shield, I just hang on to them for a little while. If I decide to go prot or holy. So, getting a shield to get rid of this is a good idea. None of these are an upgrade, so this would be what I should do, is get the shield.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Okay. We're gonna go kill a captain. Oh, we're gonna pet a kitty cat first. You got a fish! There's a burb. Fascinating.
I need to target something first.
We did the thing.
We endure. Sun, chase your shadow.
Alright. So, as you can see, we're doing all the side questings. I want to get the Sojourner stuff at the same time that I'm doing the epic story. Okay, so now we can go do other things. I also want to go to South Earl's Haven. Just over here. Because I believe there's a weekly quest, but I don't know if it's available. I think you have to be... Oh. Maybe it's something only for max level, question mark? Lord Southerill, how you doing, sir?
Glory to the Sindora. Aldi El Shalah.
Oh, she's singing.
Turalyon. Glory to the Sindora.
And there's housing deck. Oh man, wouldn't that be a cool shield to have? In silver and blue, maybe? And they have an espresso machine in World of Warcraft now.
Planning a purchase?
Okay, we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keeping that. I wish there was a thing that you could, besides without using a third-party app, that you could use to get rid of stuff. And I don't want to keep this because Mastery is my #1 thing. Crit Strike and Haste are kind of second, but this is better. And we can get rid of this shield now. And so now this will be my sword and this will be my shield if I need to go sword and board. Okay, that can go away. So, we're okay.
May my goods serve you well.
Yep.
planning a purchase?
So this is where you buy those outfits from Thingamajigger. So the Blood Knight ones are obviously the red and black ones. Ooh, I like that shield.
May my goods serve you well.
Alright, what's the Magister stuff
My
looks
goods
like?
are one of a kind.
Oh, I definitely want the Magister stuff. Definitely want the Magister stuff. Get an owl. Oh, it's a
Return when you
spring
need more.
paw. And then there's the roe vendor.
My goods are one of a kind.
Oh, the roe is the folks that get the good shit. This was my favorite outfit out of all of them. I guess it's supposed to be purple, but with the colors, it actually does kind of look like a deep blue. That is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Oh, look at that. That's pretty hot. Okay, so I definitely want to make friends with the roe. And the Farstriders, of course, are all about the greens. Is it by... But the actual technique is... bind when used. That's kind of cool. But the crafter has to be the... Oh. Games, don't make your crafter freaking grind reputation. As well as your regular people having a grind reputation, because that sucks. And then there's the quiver. The quiver actually looks pretty good. The outfit actually does look like a ranger. Yeah. Alright. But I can't see what I can do. I want to browse your goods. Okay. This is where I could buy some gear. Oh, I can actually buy this if I had 25 Void Light Marls. Okay. Hey. Goes with that outfit pretty well. The cloak is 3,000 Marl? Holy fuck. How do you earn Marl? Oh, hang that in your house. I would buy a shit ton of those. You get a rug. Ooh. Alright. Yeah. I would need jewel crafting, so this would be the character that would do that. Enchanting, skill issue. I like that. That one's pretty nice. And remember, you can change the colors of shit in Midnight Housing, from my understanding. I can now go make a house or do something with a house. Don't I already have this? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong window. Oh, this is a new one. Like, the wings are more outstretched. Hi, Mama Cat. Hi, Mama Cat. I don't know. I like the OG one better. Little munchkin. And the toys don't show up. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was expecting. Ooh, I like that, except the red. Looks nice, looks nice. Noodle, why are you meowing? Yeah, that one would be good. It's got the Sunhawk on it. And of course that. 8,000 marl. It's a lot of marl.
Treat my wares with care.
Okay, so what I don't see here is a means to start interacting with all this. I'm wondering if it's on the renown track that you have to be a certain thing of the renown. Also, why? Okay, never mind. Okay. So this talks about South Earl soiree, but it doesn't actually say anything about the soiree. Okay. Let's figure it out. Let's go do some quests. Let's go do this other side quest about Magister Melidor in the West Sanctum. We remember the West Sanctum, don't we? Sindori gem facetors. I don't know, for a Sindori thing, it kind of looks lame. This does not look like a Sindori tool. They apparently like smoking a lot, though. There's some cheese. I do like their cutlery. Very elven. I like the ginormous cupcake there with, you know, ginormous pile of whipped cream on top. And a very nice strawberry. Hold on, I got kitty cats want my attention. Storm lost? Here. Skittish. Skittish. Skittish, do you want attention? Storm lost? Oh. What that? So what do those gem facetors do? Increase my study, my knowledge. Oh, goodness gracious. It looks like a Klondike bar. Always keep mining. There's also one reason why I want to get my herbologist, my herbalism person, and also my I saw my gathering crafting people in the new stuff. So I might do that later, actually.
With perseverance, strength. Aldiel Shalom.
Uh-oh. Don't be fighting the rangers, man.
Baladash Malanore. Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Anaria Shola.
So this guy's voice acting is new for this expansion. This one's from Burning Crusade. A worm-brained mage. Nice. We get to kill critters. Just kiss now, you two. Yep, hooligans. I feel bad that we have to kill animals to find out where this journal is. I do like these encroaching mana worms, the blue ones. Okay, the journal's plainly in sight. Okay. Why didn't I get... Sometimes this has been happening lately. It's like, loot critters and I don't get loot out of them until I hit them a second time. What's the third frozen memory? It's up there. Up here in this little cute little gazebo.
We will persevere. Our enemies will fall. We will have justice.
Dude, you were wrong.
What needs bring you here? Anu balaha balore halan.
I didn't see anything. I'm gonna put the cat. Hot-headed lynx.
We endure.
Okay.
May the eternal sun guide you.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
The puppy's chasing its tail! Look at you, so cute! I want to pet the doggo. Let's go get that rare over there. Unless I think somebody may have already killed it. Yeah. Nope. 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 Hi! Coral Fang. What's up? Oh, I hit the button. That's fine.
It's too far away.
What do I get? I got a gift of light. What is gift of light? Oh, it's a trinket. It's a healing trinket. So if I were to suddenly decide to be Holy Pally, I would be good. Except that the thing. Hold on. Game. Stop it. Yeah, you don't have. You're not a healing item. That was weird. Let's go back to those idiots.
Sinua Manore. Glory to the Sindora. Sun chase your shadows.
What's the matter, little doggo? I'm gonna follow Luma. Luma is smarter than those two buttheads. It's like a Johnny pile. She's very proud of herself, and I'm very proud of her. Look at that. She's adorable. I'm not even a dog person, and she's adorable. And that's how we ding. That's amazing. Kind of like that. I do like that. I think I will go with this for right now. Let's see how it plays out. I don't know what to do with any of this stuff. This makes no sense to me yet. Alright, we got a doggo as well. Add the doggo to our pile of pets. Let's go check on Taman. Now, I read a little something something, a little bit of a spoiler about the Taman story from Porter Gauge. So one thing I really actually despise about WoW is like you can never really go into an expansion and expect anybody to just keep the trap shut on social media about it. It just is what it is. Sometimes I get annoyed about it. It's actually kind of saddening that there's no sense of wonder because all these, you know, folks just keep posting their shit all the time, and it's like, you know, you're just okay, whatever. Nerky Pipple. Because they couldn't say perky nipple. I see what we did there. This Farstrider cook is having fun over here. Doesn't look rounded at all. Looks like a... Alright, there we go. Man, look at the food they got here. They got like this ginormous cupcake and this nice tomahawk steak. I'm hungry. It's even got rosemary on top of it. And they got booze. There's that cheese again. There's some super ginormous grapes. More tomahawk steak. And a big fucking fish. With probably rosemary sticking out its mouth. And then you got a ginormous, I don't know, is that an ostrich leg? Chicken leg? And there's this one broom beating up a fresh recruit over there. That's hot. And I've noticed there's like easels all over the damn place. And I know there's an achievement for finding all of the easels, but I haven't seen any that I can like click on or anything. Oh, there's another one getting his ass beat up by the broom. So don't mess with the broomsticks, man. Waffles! Waffles a doggo? Doggo better get pets. Hold on, Waffles. Leave the bird alone. Now can I pet the Strider? I want this Strider. He blue. Mostly blue. Waffles isn't so sure. Can I pet Waffles again? Waffles warms up to me. Aww. Okay, the brooms are fighting each other. And I can fight the brooms, apparently.
Anu Velore Delana.
Lifting up all the dirt.
What needs bring you here? Anu Vala Valore Alan. With perseverance, strength.
Oh, I get to beat up the brooms. I should have figured that out. Returning books to the library? Okay.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Alright, let's go beat up some broomsticks. And of course, the lesson here our young wannabe Farstrider doesn't realize is the point of the Farstriders. It's not about using magic to take care of work. The idea is to do it with your own two hands. The elbow grease is part of the point.
I need to target something first. I need to target. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
So the 3 books I'm supposed to find is Herbalist Handbook, or if you're British, the Herbalist Handbook, Eversong Medicinals. Then the Index of Ranger Corps Recipes, Volume 7, and Songs of the Silver Streams.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
There's even a ball to play with. There's fish bones. And a Murloc plushie. And a big old steak that nobody's eating. What? This ball looks like it could have come from Korthia or something.
What needs bring you here?
See, this is the whole idea, is that the point is that they do physical labor. That's part of what they do. Hi, Mama Cat. Hi, Mama Cat. Hi, Scamper. I bet kitty cats.
We shall not falter.
Mama just walked across the screen. Hi, Scamper. There's fish. Fish being gutted and cut in pieces. Don't ever run in front of somebody who's shooting a gun or who is shooting doing archery. Just saying, don't ever walk on a live range like that in real life. It's unwise. Where's the last book? Must be over here. Look at that pie! Strawberry pie! It looks amazing. Look at that fish. Again with the espresso. Though why is it turned backwards? I have no idea. It says you're supposed to be able to read the books, so let's read the books. But they're not quest item. Oh, I can read them. Hold on. Common silverleaf, low-lying bushes in all parts of Eversong. Private sharp, partial shade. It prefers partial shade and loamy soil. Beneficial relationship with the tree. Grows beside as an herbs, mild, rich, and nutrients produced for pain relief on rushes and burns. Okay, lynxes also benefit from the pain relief and it makes them crazy. So, worse than catnip. How about this one? Resourceful rangers quiche. If you feel to find themselves hungry on patrol for the woods are bountiful, you would look for you to feed your squadron. You will need 24 Hawkstrider eggs, 1 pound of foraged greens, 2 pounds of foraged mushrooms. Be sure they are safe to eat. Also something you should not do if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. In real life, 1 ration of pre-prepared Eversong puff pastry, lynx milk to taste. Who the fuck is milking lynx? I really want to know. Wildflowers and vines and weeds come up through the stones, partly cover them. Beyond these I pass. Far, far into the forest, but I think where I should go. Solitary, smelling the earthy smell, stopping now and then in the silence. I have a pile of books. Okay, that's not exactly how you should take care of books. But his favorite one is about Thalassian legends.
Baladash, Malanore. Glory to the Sindori. Sun chase your shadows. We endure. Sunwell's glory shines.
Okay, so here's Porter Gage's theory.
Sinu Amanore. We shall not falter.
Elves and woodland spirits. I think we're going to be sent into the light bloom.
Baladash, Malanore. Sinu Amanore.
We're basically rehabilitating the forest. I'm good with that.
With perseverance, strength. Anubala de L'Orealan.
Captain Dawnrunner's missing an eye. Okay. Oh, extra modes of light is what those things are. That's the first time I ever got both of them off of one particular ore node. Because they're always so far apart away.
Glory to the Sindori. Anu Belore Delana.
And that is still
Sunwell's glory shine on
CM
you.
Pan about a worm. Ha 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 ha! I do like that. That's funny. Mana worms molt several times a year when they gorge themselves on enough mana they'll shed the old carapace and grow a new one. The shed carapace dissipates, spreading arcane magic through the forest until eventually the back to ley lines, crucial part, blah blah blah. Okay.
Sinu Amanore.
And we have to help them out aggressively. So it looks like we're gonna fight a whole bunch of mana worms. Alright. I'm gonna eat some ice cream though.
Anu Bala Belore Alan.
I need to get closer.
They like me!
I need to target something first.
There's one that if you engage in the prey system, there's two actually that you can get as mounts from that.
I can't attack that.
I'm feeling bad that I'm killing all these ones that are molted.
I can't attack that target.
The little critter ones over here.
I can't attack that.
You forgot a preposition in there.
I need a target.
So one thing I've noticed about World of Warcraft is the quality is just not there. The level of polish I'm used to experiencing from them. Oh, you've never seen such a strange mana worm. Is to be somebody falling down the well?
Baladash Malanore. What needs bring you here?
Cool mist on a summer morning.
Glory to the Sindori. May the eternal sun guide you.
Okay, we made a difference. Well, let's go do the other one. North Tower, here we come. Remember, all of this used to be the Dark Scar. And it was supposed to be to where this would never grow back again.
Anubalore Dalana. We endure.
The Dead Scar, not the Dark Scar. Alright.
We shall not falter.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I don't see no saddle on that Hawkstrider.
What needs bring you here?
Herbs and leafy greens will be the first to sprout, then berry bushes and trees that drop nuts.
Turalyon.
Man, the sound these are making is hilarious. Oh, and the seeds are just like bags of seeds. Oh. Now the green color is important. Because that's part of the light bloom, I think. They're mysterious blooms. What kind of seeds you been spreading? The kind you gave me, you ding-dong? My ice cream is melted. Ice cream mustache. Right.
Sinua Manore. With perseverance, strength, glory sun chase your shadows. Anubalore Delana.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Taman. And I haven't spoiled what Taman's story is yet. We'll get there. If there was one thing that I wish that it would put in the game, would be whenever your critter, your mount, discovers a new sky riding glyph, it should put some sort of contact or other icon on, like arrow on your map so you can find the damn thing. So this didn't used to exist. So I don't remember it existing. Oh goodness, we found friends. Okay, I got some boots and some ooh, I got marl. Nice. Boots are soulbound and they are not for my class. Oh, well, good to see you too.
Baladash, Malanore.
Why does magical corruption still linger? Now, down there is the passage. See, this mountain is on the map. That one screenshot when you first load into the game, it has this giant mountain that did not used to be there. But that's the gate to the plague lands right there. See? Gate to the plague lands.
Anu Belore Delana.
Deathholm was the source of much of it close to the city. We made improvements to the south that largely been for a long time. Until only recently, the far traders have been able to patrol it again.
What needs bring you here?
You're not worried. That's what being far traders is all about.
We shall not falter. With perseverance, strength.
So it's the Scourge, the Fell, and now the Twice Blade. All that magic leaches into the soil, builds up with the creatures, till they're completely overwhelmed. You just can detect corruption these animals, but you can call the ones that are too far gone and save the ones that aren't. It isn't fun, but it's for the good of some. Okay, and deal with the consequences. Alright, let's go. Okay. We're gonna be fighting. Oh no! Don't tell me the unicorns! Don't tell me the unicorns! And they're pretty and silver and blue. Oh no. The bears. So far, most of the spring runners are safe. Okay. The roar investigated. There was a roar. Did you hear that? A creature in distress. It's a frustrator's duty to help. And help we shall. Is it a trap? Most likely. Hi.
I need to target something first.
Ooh, look at them spooters. Ooh, I got some dazzling thorium. Nice.
I need a target.
Cups are spared by what magic you don't know? Vision of the matriarch. Of course, we've seen this sort of thing before. This seems to be... setting up something that may be coming later in the expansion, possibly? What's wrong with Captain Dawnrunner?
We endure. Glory to the Sindori. A new Belore Delana. A new Vala Valorialan. Glory to the Sindori.
We're supposed to check on the Enclave and then meet us here. She's capable. She's been detained. Is Captain Dawnrunner really in trouble?
Glory shine on you.
These two veterans would probably say something if they thought he was herring off for something, like he was overreading or making bad assumptions about what's actually going on. What is that? It's Ghost Claw. I don't know what I just did. I didn't beat up this guy before. I seem to recall getting a Lucky Link's locket before. It's an agility thing, so it's not good for me. But anytime I see a rare, I definitely do like to stop by and beat him up. Because you never know, there's an achievement for getting all the rares. There's a treasure over there. Ancient quiver. Already lost cover. Ooh, Joel. One of the things Blizzard did is they nerfed the reputation that you get. Normally it used to be that you could get you should get Darkmoon Fair, get the 10% buff from Darkmoon Fair, which is oh yeah, Darkmoon Fair is still going until Sunday, or yeah, until the end of Saturday. But basically, you could be leveling up a hell of a lot faster if you go to the Darkmoon Fair, get the 10% buff off the carousel, and then come back. But I'm not too fussed about leveling very quickly right now. Maybe on my alts I'll want to level more quickly.
With perseverance, strength.
Everyone wants to adventure, but no one wants to sweep.
We shall not falter.
Been deploying the Far Striders across the forest to fight the Amani, the Lightbloom, the Void. But for all our rogues, there's no one left to tend to the wildlife, to maintain the building, or keep track of supplies. Now our beloved Enclave looks like a Hawkstrider pad, and I've had enough. Maybe it will help, but I trust you to gather anything that was taken. This place looks respectable again. Okay.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Baladash, Malanore.
She's fine, thank the sun. The only danger was we didn't keep up on our chores. It's not heroic, it's not romantic, but we can't go on with Far Strider Enclave in this state. We're just very overwhelmed. We can all pitch in to help them get it cleaned up again. It all comes back to sweeping. It's what being a Far Strider is really about.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Alright, let's clean up.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
We're gonna get this place spick and span.
I need a target.
What's sad is this bird wasn't eating all these fish right here. He had like a banquet, and he wasn't even touching them all.
I don't have a target.
Maybe he was guarding that little basket there.
I need to target something first.
Do do do. I'm just give a piece of poop on the snoot. Show you mean business. You good? Okay.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
You don't have a target.
I need to target something first.
Anu Belore Dalana. We endure. What needs bring you here? Turalyon. Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Okay.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Alright, let's see what Taman thinks about it. Because this wasn't what he expected when he signed up to be a Farstrider, for sure. But then he didn't really understand what Farstriders were meant to do.
What needs bring you here? May the eternal sun guide you.
Now this, of course, is nature magic. Which seems to imply something, something, druid something. But for blood elves? did I miss this one? I think I missed this one. Yep, it didn't trigger to the next step. Hi, Stormlost. Well, the spirit didn't try to kill us, so there's that. A Lashra Thornguard and Overzealous Lightcrawler.
I need to get closer.
Oh.
We endure. A new Vala Valorialan.
Okay. Agility boots. No, wait, those ones I already had. These ones I just picked up. They're definitely an upgrade. So basically, what this story pretty much screams: Blood Elf Druids. Blood Elves basically going back and becoming the Wardens of the Forest. Okay, so we've done all the quests that I was aware of. We don't have any more here at the Farstrider Enclave. So now we're gonna go back to the main story. At Fairy's Village.
I don't have a target.
Then again, it could be Blizzard teasing us with the idea of a Blood Elf Druid, but not actually letting players have it. You know, see also Night Elf Paladins. You know, we know that Night Elves have official Paladins. In the canon, thanks to Legion. And of course, there's an undead paladin. And there's NPC called Tyran paladins. We've seen them even in this expansion. And the simple fact is, we've always been told for the longest time, it's like, oh, it doesn't fit the lore, it doesn't fit the lore, it doesn't fit the lore. And then they started giving, you know, everybody could be a priest now. It's like, well, okay, how do Void Elves get to be priests? How does that work? It's very bright in here. I forget what this modes of light are all about. So tomorrow, on Friday the 7th, I have plans to stream Lotro on Lotro Stream around 1 o'clock because Corey is on his... He will head to Florida for Sunshine Moot. And then I will stream here some more Lotro in the evening. Okay. So, Orwena was around. We've met her before.
Speak to me.
You travel far, listening to the voice of your goddess. There's much to be learned from the surface lands. I have yet to determine why she led me here yet. It's good to see me once more.
The world watch over you.
And of course, Orwena is one of the new race that you can unlock in this expansion. I haven't decided if I'm going to make mine Horde or Alliance. I tried to pick up a kitty cat. She was not having it. I've also already grabbed a name for mine. I'm not sure. The problem with adding a new race to the game, and this is the same problem the Earthen had. Why? They should just let people do free race changes into the new race. Be done with it. Instead of starting up a whole new character, leveling them up, or spending a boost. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to spend a boost. Okay, so this person is doing a quest, and Erator is clearly the companion because assisting Paladin wearing, the Judgment set.
Speak up. What brings you here?
A light bloom appeared sometime after the sun well was reignited. Simple patches of unusual growth here and there, nothing to be concerned with. As the light imbued us through the sun well, it also seemed to imbue the floor as well. Fascinating, really. We've always been able to shape the forest around us, but the light bloom seems more stubborn. It is wilder, less malleable. Almost as if it has a mind of its own. Ooh, I wonder about that. Of course it's that silly to think about. They're just plants after all. Plants don't think.
Surel aran, sinu amanore. Anu belor de lana. Sinu amanore.
The bigger problem? There's a feral lynx prowling nearby we call Sharp Maw. She used to keep her distance from the village with the current and make her more bold. One's around here, and more than once the guards have caught the beast, eyeing them like they were a snack waiting to be snatched. Alrighty. They're not marked as an upgrade, but they're an upgrade.
May the eternal sun guide you. Anu belor de lana.
Keep seeing them, but these animals, they come in from the wilds like they own the town, attacking our sweet pets, overturning our belongings, causing havoc. Can't stop all this on my own. Lend a hand. This elf troll person hasn't lifted a finger. We're gonna get a housing decoration.
Back to work.
Now we're gonna go shoe Hawkstriders. Okay.
found me. So, your path leads you
They're
here.
upset. This is why the World Song bade me here to discover why and correct it. Study the displaced wildlife. Bring me your findings. Anything unusual? Wish to know of it? Speak to the Magistrix. Perhaps together we can cover this mystery. Oh, neato. Okay.
Magistrix, when did you first begin seeing these disturbances with this light bloom?
Perhaps when the Sunwell blew sky high into that swirling vortex? Sorry, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Sus spores.
I need to target something first.
The light bloom first appeared when the Sunwell was restored many years ago, but it never grew near civilization like this.
Stormlost, what are you doing?
I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
This bush was trampled. The poor wildlife here must be terrified.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first. I can't defend a target.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Perhaps this sudden growth is tied to the empowerment of the Sunwell. I think I was right. This could be used to help the Vanguard. This nest, it's being choked by the light bloom growth. Let's fix this.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Do, 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 do.
Please save my kitty, Mr. Paladin. I need to target something first.
What was that?
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Mr. Paladin!
Oh, come down, kitty!
There we are. Keep him close now.
Aww. Eritor, you're such a sucker. Softy!
Ugh. It looks and smells like the local pets were marking
It's
their
pee! I said it was pee
territory.
earlier.
Obviously distressed.
Darian?
Malanore.
I'm gonna pet your kitty.
Soothe those wounds, little friend.
My poor kitten was savaged. Thank you.
And then you just let the kitten run off instead of keeping it safe. You a dumbass owner of a pet. Oh wow, Sharpmaw's actually dead.
That creature must have come from the light bloom. We should let the magistrates know.
That does sound like a bad thing. Just need to help one more citizen. And kill one more. Alright.
What happened here?
Hawkstriders running amok. Thank you. Those Hawkstriders are a terror.
I don't have a target.
I can't pet Cola the kitty? That makes me sad.
The nearest light bloom is nowhere near the village. How did the growth get all the way out here?
Roots. Just saying, roots.
This light bloom you describe is clearly out of control. We must find what has disturbed it so.
Your path leads you deep, stranger. May you lend your song to hers. You have come far, stranger. I shall watch for you.
Speak up. What brings you here? Sinu Amanore.
Giant plants?
May the eternal sun guide you. Anu Belor de Lana. Back to work.
You hail from above.
Nope. She just kind of told you hail from above. Get some new gloves. Get a new housing deco.
trail. It should lead to the answers we seek.
Mother said you're familiar with the wilds. What do you make of all this?
The creatures, they remind me of home. Yet they live on the surface. It should not be this way.
Get something first.
Suspicious spores. Almost had her. Storm Lost, what are you doing? Oh, she was chasing Mama Cat. I actually almost had a picture of her and Mama Cat curled up today. Except she was already curled up. Storm Lost was already curled up on the chair here. And Mama Cat wanted that spot. So Mama Cat basically climbed up on, jumped up on the chair and then proceeded to sit exactly where she wanted to sit, regardless of whether there was anybody there. So she squished Stormloss and Stormloss got up and went away. It was funny. Though I did get a picture of Noodle earlier today. Noodle is probably my least photographed cat. Because she never wants, she's rarely in the office here. Man, I would love to get that as a weapon. Actually, his whole outfit would be pretty cool to have. I mean, the glaive and the shield are obviously, but the rest of that's actually pretty good. Does need to be a little bit more up-resed for players, but you know.
These creatures seem light-blessed. They're so vicious.
They claimed this as their territory. We are now encroaching.
We were able to hold back the growth, but not those things.
Wild guide you will.
Got some new boots. Didn't we get boots? What did we get? We got the Light Stalker's Greaves, which are these. We also got the other appearances as well. Which is actually a nice quality of life thing that they had done. Is they made it so people could get other transmog appearances from other classes, which is actually kind of nice.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Okay, we're gonna get an upgrade ring.
We must discover what caused these creatures to flourish so suddenly.
Let's split up. We can cover more ground. I'll meet up with the
We can
two
do
of
more
you.
damage that way. It's called one of the best movies of all time. Interesting that you can't actually run through. You have to. It has physics you have to go around.
The growth of these plants has been forced. By what? I do not know.
I don't have a target.
Everybody wants to come fight me. Okay, let's go.
Target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target.
The light bloom kills, then grows anew. A vicious cycle that cannot be allowed to continue.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Yeah, I missed both modes of light on that one.
I don't have a target.
Oh, I'm getting super tired. And it is 3:20 in the morning. That's probably why. I do want to get my 3 hours in, so 20 more minutes, I think. It will do it, and we'll get out of here. And if you came in late and you want to catch the rant, go to the beginning of the VOD on YouTube. Once it gets up there, probably sometime tomorrow. And you will have Result.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
A light, bloated magister.
It seems even your runestones cannot stop the Lightbloom Surge, if there are none left to defend them.
The roots brought us both here. You have found me. May you lend your song to hers.
Oh yeah, I forgot those. Alright, where is it? Again, this is why I like when the skywriting glyphs show some kind of icon on your screen. On the minimap, some kind of arrow, something to indicate you're in the presence of a skywriting glyph. Because they are generally not very near where you might think they should be. Erator's in trouble.
A Rutani? Here? What is that it holds?
Quickly, there's a runestone nearby. Let's get to safety and take a look.
A little bit more tricky to get to the ore nodes with all these wacky things in the way.
Orwena, what was that thing?
Yeah, tell me.
You have come far, stranger. The roots brought us both here.
The Rutani. The Root-Ani.
I'll guide you well.
The Girdle of Herbicide. Oh, we're gonna get some Gonna get some reputation.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Tell me what the Rutani are first. They appear humanoid, but they may entirely be in plant life. They are native to my home, as far as I know. They've never visited now. Seem different than when they change alters. It worries you. Okay.
Do not fear the dark.
We put on my new ring. Let's actually repair my gear real quick. Eritor's got the shiny charger, man. That's always the funny thing is when you go into a new expansion, how quickly you outgrow all your old shit. Where did I get those from? I don't remember. I'm gonna hang on to that simply because I want to see if I decide to take a spin in healing, which is not gonna happen now. Alright.
Speak to me. I shall watch
The Rutani. They are being driven to grow. This light you speak of may be the cause.
I thought the light bloom could aid the Vanguard. But were they the ones to cause this?
This is wrong. All wrong.
I'm out of range.
And so of course she's using...
I need to target something first.
We need to report back to Silvermoon. They need to know about this.
Where'd Owena go? Hey!
You hail from above. Let nature take its course.
Let's do some good.
Yeah, bud. Your father should know. Your father's a dick, Eritor. I'm sorry, but your dad is a dick and your mom abandoned you. Because both of them are too far gone into their extreme of light versus void. And neither of them are willing to actually get their head out of their asses.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Oh, hold on.
Fairbreeze is fine for now. But this light bloom is teeming with creatures driven by the light. They're killing people. I've never seen the light act like this.
The light only threatens that which warrants reckoning.
That's not what's happening here.
If Fairbreeze is safe, the Void Storm still looms. Despite Rummoth's vocal opposition, I have decided to reach out to Magister Umbric and tap his expertise with the Void. Seek him out in Tranquillion. Reach out when you have more to share.
Yet again, the adults don't fucking listen to the kids who know what the hell they're doing. What they're talking about. One thing I did find fascinating, though, is if you look at the WoW icon on Twitch, like if you choose WoW as your category, it's Lorthamar's face on it. It was Xalatath in the War Within. And it was Sylvanas previously.
Ready to fight the fight?
Pardon me.
I've bested every evil I've faced. We should help.
Okay, we haven't done these other ones yet. We still have those to do. Let me actually track those so I can keep an eye on them. Wonder if I should not even track that one anymore. We'll get them when we get them. More worried about the quests, honestly. In fact, let me grab. Yeah, this is the one about like all the easels. This one might be good. Actually, that one would be nice to follow along with. Because I do kind of want to, I mean, that one's almost done. Hell yeah. I just want to keep track of all the ones for, isn't Crowley spelled L-E-Y? I do all the Eversong Woods stuff. And this is the thing that I was looking at earlier, is this something, and this is the other quest, or the other achievement about the paintings. I'm not sure what that abundance thing is. Looks like it's something in, I don't know. Nope, they're not in just one particular zone. Do want to do those as well. And this is really kind of what spoils the story for you right here. The Foothold, the Dark Well, the Voidspire, Dawn of a New Well. I mean, the Dark Well? Hello? That looks like a quest for Lorthamar, and that looks like a quest for Anduin.
Let's do some good.
Okay.
I've bested every
We have solved nothing. These Rutani have been changed. I must return to Harendar and investigate.
I'll go on ahead. Catch up when you can.
Oh, we get to stay a while and listen. Sweet. Bye, Eritor. We'll talk to you soon. What you got for me?
There is tension between Eritor and his elders. I understand this well. I may not be welcome where I hail from. To leave, to work with outsiders. The idea did not sit well with my elders. But we cannot hope to save our world by hiding from it. My goddess called, and I had to answer. Eritor, I did not expect to find such similarities with those of the surface world. Perhaps, of all things, truth is the hardest to see. I know nothing of what threatens from the sky, but I know much of what threatens from below. I will continue to explore this. When you are ready to examine the root of the issue, return to me.
Okay. I'm gonna head out here in just a few minutes, I think. We did actually really well. We completed level 82 and we're almost done with 83. I don't think we're gonna get it tonight. Cause I gotta go to bed. I'll be on again, load your stream tomorrow afternoon. And then in the evening as well.
Hold, champion. There's a body here. What's that clutched in her hand?
More paladins. Can't we res her? Hold on. She's a void elf.
A notebook? So many pages missing. Strange. Let's get to Umbrick. He'll want to know.
We should probably take her body with us. You know, to give her over to her family, maybe? Of course, Tranquillion is back to being the nice place. It's no longer, this is no longer the Ghost Lands. I think I already have the stable point, yeah. Because one of the things the game does is if you haven't discovered a stable point, it'll put like a little icon. And yeah, I do have a band-aid on my hand. Unlike a certain political figure, I don't hide why I have band-aids on my hands. I got clawed by the kitten! By the Stormlost. She got my hand, and it wasn't bad or anything, it's just the torn skin kept catching on everything, so the band-aid is just more of a preventative than anything else. It's like armor.
One of my own. Dead. How could this happen?
Baladash Malanore.
Oh, I want to pet the kitty cat! Governor Antonorian reached out to me and offered me this space for my research in the Void Storm. Some will see reason, because do you know? She was a student of mine, but she just pretty shortly after we arrived in Eversong. I assume she was upset. But isolated, shunned in fashion, then she gone back to Telogris. She's so bright, so dedicated to research. From what's left in this notebook, it looks like she finally hit her stride. Should have been there to see it. Aww. I've known her for years, but never very closely. You must have heard that we'd returned to Eversong. Antonorian is very protective of Tranquillion and is deeply concerned with the threat that the Void Storm poses. When he reached out, I suspect he thought I'd be better served with facilities here, that my research is, in fact, useful. He knows the sooner we resolve this, it just safer his people will be. Stands completely, and I'm grateful for his understanding. Alright.
All paths are possible. These notes. Cassia? No. We embrace power. We do not fear it.
There are a few locations. The Turalyon informed some theories. It has to have been important. And
Do not bend to the whispers.
alright, we're gonna go.
Seek forgiveness. My sympathies, Magister. I'll see that someone takes care of the body.
I need to look into Cassia's notes. I won't let her die in vain.
I'll ask around and see if I can find any leads.
We're going snooping around.
We've lost 3 more scouts down south since the Void Storm appeared. Sinu Amanore. Adiel Shala. 5. Something odd is going on down south. But we haven't the numbers to patrol.
A lack of Farstrider seems very convenient for our murderer.
Get a murder mystery. Let's walk behind these guys and not walk like into the path of their arrows. Alright, nobody's done anything about it. Uh-oh. Governor! What are you doing? They basically try to pretend nothing happened. Uh-huh.
Are you planning a purchase?
Big old stick of butter.
Return when you need more.
I haven't spent any time cooking, and I probably should. Bloodstorm the Terrible? I want to pet this kitty cat. I can't pet this kitty cat? Oh, man. A provisioner from the undead.
This is the 3rd time I've been robbed. New recruits? Splendid.
Make sure you aren't followed.
With perseverance, strength. Turalyon, suspicious. Such as a giant storm of void looming over us all, you mean? Can't say I have.
That's not much of an answer.
Interesting how he's holding his shield. I shall watch the perimeter alone this evening. Governor's orders. Governor is suspicious as fuck. I do sense there be something sus going on here tonight. Old man Mavrin? I gotta know what you have.
What is it?
Wait, weren't you the High Executor before? I was just to go with the Scourge is no longer threat. I was suggested I retire. Strongly suggested. It's been difficult to get used to.
Our enemy is abound.
I suspect something sus here. Ooh, I want one of those for my elven house. Whenever I get around to making one. Bunny.
Why are we stockpiling?
Welcome to share with a map of the town's several key locations. Point out the governor's house, guard up his laboratory. CB safety. His eyes are on us all. That sounds creepy. I could pet this cat. It's a chonky.
What kind of shipment is this? What is it?
I see this while supplies. He did not since this place was half rotted away.
I'll be here. Newcomers, supplies. It's like they're preparing for something.
Seems like Lord Antonorian is offering everyone refuge.
I don't mind actually running on foot in certain places. It doesn't seem to be that far, but then sometimes you just gotta mount up and ride. I don't know what's going on.
Cassius' notes appear to be focused on summoning. Let's see. A rift. Sample of void energy. Good. Let's take it and try another location. This place is more exposed to the void storm. Things may get dangerous. More creatures.
I don't have a target.
The looming darkness.
Was she summoning from the void storm itself? But why? Let's try the last location.
Something suspicious here.
Cassia, what were you doing? It's working. Look at the size of that thing.
That's what Wedge Antilles said once upon a time. About the Death Star.
Let's take these back to my study.
Okay. I suspect you're not gonna like the answer to your question, sir. I think your governor might be a traitor. Definitely not a cultist.
The shadows serve us. I have much to teach you.
An undead named Wormwood, I love it. What's she doing with all the information? Oh, something.
The Rendori shall prove our worth.
Okay, so we don't... Oh, we still need to question the last person. Oh, they're up there.
Worry not. Lord Antinorian will take care of us all. With perseverance, strength.
Oh, but abandon them.
We shall not behold the sky. The light has all but abandoned us.
The light will prevail. We must have faith.
Yeah, Eritor. I think you may not be thinking straight. Maybe just...
I hope you're in better straits than my last guest traveler. Our hospitality is yours. Aldiel Shalah, a void elf woman, rushed out of here last night as if she was trying to flee.
That sounds like Cassia. I wonder if she left anything behind. Let's go see.
I mean, there's plenty of things left behind here, but... Need to find her journal, so she may have stayed upstairs. Yep, I see the little arrow pointing up.
A cult? Could it be the Twilight's Blade here?
Should they say, they know I'm trying to leave, I don't know how they found out. To run, nobody can help me now. I believe those seductive lies. This is all my fault. I'm so afraid I should have known better. I can't give them any more ammunition. Oh dear. Can't pet your cat! Your big chunk of a cat! Speaking of chunky kitties, you're not very chunky, but you are pretty, Stormlost. Come here. She is kneading her paw. She's making so many biscuits right now. Look at this big fuzzy butt. Hi. Listen to that bird. She is so purring. Oh, you know what she wants? She wants this. She wants the hair tie. She wants it so much. She's willing to put up with me putting her on camera and petting and giving her scritches. There she goes. She's going for it. And she immediately jumped up on the table. Was like, I'm gonna come over and find out. Anyhow, let's go turn this quest in. Let's find out the rational explanation. Storm Lost, what are you doing? Storm
Too
Lost.
many people are dodging questions. There may be something darker going on here.
Look at Catton. Leave that alone. That is my headset for work. Here. Storm Lost. Ow. And this is why I have band-aids on all the damn time. You're so pretty. The thing is, she's just so fast. Look, there's... What was that? It's a fish. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Nothing but 2 pair of eyeballs. Alright.
Ready to fight the fight? We should help.
Come with an open mind. Greetings, traveler.
But speaking of fear of uncertainty, of some mysterious truth, that's not good. As the sound of calls managed to infiltrate Tranquillian, that injury to Cascio was attempting to leave it. Must tell Antinorian. No! No, don't tell him! He's going to...
Be open to possibility.
He's a traitor.
Antinorian values nothing more than the safety of his people. He'll want to know about this.
I think you're... Oh, this is gonna go badly, isn't it? This is gonna go badly. Oh yeah, I can tell this is definitely gonna go badly.
What brings you here? Glory to the Sindori. Oh, DL Shala. Lord Antinorian is away. I can help you.
This isn't right. See what's in that lockbox she was toying with.
Magister Umbric, how goes your research?
Go on, tell him.
Why me?
Our hospitality is gladly offered. Really? How very odd indeed. I shall have it looked into, but I'm glad you're here. I need your assistance with something. Sinu Amanore. Rest as long as you need. We shall not falter. I cannot thank you three enough for taking the town's safety seriously. I shall look into your investigation. We'll compare notes later.
This sounds very much like the bullshit I got from Gear Store customer service. About my collector's edition. Because this is not good! What do you think? This scout's gonna try to kill us too? Oh, yeah.
Champion, wait! It's an ambush!
I need to target something first.
It was an ambush.
Little birds, void and light, asking far too many questions. Take them out. And find a better place for the bodies this time.
This is a member of the Twilight's Blade. You were right, Arator. Quickly, back to Tranquillion.
He's in on it, people! Come on! He can't... I mean, even I can tell this, and I didn't listen to any of the quests in pre-patch or whatever.
My research on the Void Storm. The Twilight's Blade has stolen it all.
Good job.
What do we need to do? Ready to fight the fight?
Alright, neither of these are going to be an upgrade. Well, hold on. Why aren't these considered an upgrade? I guess because of the haste, honestly.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
The shadows serve us.
If you can understand the voice arm, I think I learned hard from hence my cultists were the entire waiting for me to turn my back. I can't. No!
The light is...
Even if I offered my aid to Silver Moon, I have little to give now.
All is not lost, Umbric. They can't have stolen everything.
We're gonna follow the kitty cat.
One of the void samples. See if the others are here.
See, Penumbra knows what's up.
Excellent. Wait. What's that glinting over there?
Cutscene.
I was wondering where I'd left that.
This was your doing? What of the people here? You said you wanted them safe!
And I do. Look at the sky, Magister. You know what resides there. You know the fear it brings. The uncertainty. And when it unleashes, and it will unleash, the Twilight's blade will stand on the side of survival. Won't you?
I will not bend to you, or the Void!
Tranquillion will join us, or die. And you with it.
Dun 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 dun.
I have much to teach you. Shadows watch over you.
Let's do some good.
Okay, we're gonna have to kill some people, and then we are going to get some. Let's take a look at these actually. A polearm, a blade, a skull cracker, and now I guess that's gavel is the same, and then a shield in green. We're gonna get them all. And none of them are upgrades. So we'll probably just pick the polearm because it's the money side of things. Except, they all 133s or 145s. They're 145s. And I'm saving a 139 shield and a 139 mace. So I could go with like a one... Could go with the blade actually. Well, that's for holy spec. Hold on.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Yep, Erator, that's why you get yourself in trouble so much. But then again, you generally wind up being right anyway, so go figure.
What do we need to do?
Ooh. Diamond Honor Stone. With a Sindori honor stone. Oh.
We should help. I will not stand by as that cult takes this town.
See to the citizens. I'll find Antonorian and make him pay.
Yeah, let's kick some ass, take some names! And then go to bed. Because it's late and I'm tired. They do have snazzy uniforms, not gonna lie. Oh man, they're burning the cupcakes! And the cakes!
What aid has Silvermoon sent us? None!
I don't have a target. That worm. You have our thanks.
Look at the Murloc plushies. Look at all this stuff in this store! There's some paints and inks and random ass gemstones and books. And packets and satchels. I mean, honestly, on some level, it feels like they're decorating all these things to make it look, you know, like, hey, this is how you can decorate your house when you get one. Which I haven't even done. We're probably going to do a housing stream at some point. But it's not going to be tonight. It's not going to be this week. It's going to probably be next week, maybe? No, I don't know when. It's whatever. But we'll see if Blizzard does any more housing stuff. Because, quite frankly, I think with the launch, they're kind of, like, done with all this, isn't it?
It's too far away. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
Okay, now we just need to kill the things.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
I want to be on the side that's winning. Are you sure they're actually winning?
I need to target something first.
Saved us!
I don't have a target.
No.
I need a target.
kill the guard captain.
We shall be on the right side of this conflict.
Oh, I don't think you will be.
Shadows. Take.
Gather at the inn. It's safe there.
You're safe. Have you seen Umbric? Ready to fight the fight? Let's do some good. I've bested every evil I've faced.
Oh, maybe it's not gonna worry. I'm just gonna get the gold.
We should help.
There we go. We dinged! We did ding. Sweet. Oh wait, we got a whole pile of stuff. We got a stave. That's actually really nice. Nice sword. Traitor's longbow. And a glaive. Not bad. I must choose a reward. I'm gonna go with the Sindorai one.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission. What do we need to do?
Shroud of Treachery. Or the Corrupted Midnight Cowl.
We should help.
Yeah, we should go find Umbric.
Find Umbric. I'll keep guard here.
Okay, you do that. Like somebody died there.
So easily fooled.
So easily killed.
Antinorian was 2 steps ahead the entire time I was here. Let's return to my study.
I guess this is the new Tranquillian with the remnants of the void here.
We've rescued who we can, but my research. What was in that lockbox?
Greetings, traveler. All paths are possible.
Windrunner villagers marked Twilight's Blade returned to their base and death home, but my home may be in peril. Should my people Windrunner villagers safe? Okay.
Maintain focus and control.
This map of Eversong is marked with targets for the Twilight's Blade, including Windrunner Village.
I won't let that happen. Go, check on your people. I need to tell Silvermoon what's happened here. I'll catch up with you. Let's do some good.
Eretor, has Umbric agreed to lend his aid?
In due time. I have dire news. The Twilight's Blade infiltrated Tranquillion. What's worse is they had a map of Eversong marked with targets. Tranquillion was only their first stop.
Traitors on our doorstep. How can they betray their own people?
They're afraid, Father. You know the Void preys on fear.
The last time the Sunwell was threatened like this, the Sindorai were nearly wiped out.
Then this time, we'll ensure that cult is wiped out. See it done, Eretor.
Not before we help Umbric secure Windrunner Village. We'll strike once everyone is safe.
Yeah. See, Eritor's got a good head on his shoulders. I mean, he's making sure people are safe, which is the important thing. Now, what I'm gonna do, though, is I'm gonna go back to Fairbreeze Village and go hang out at the inn. Well, there's the inn here. Whoops. Let me in. Because what I want to do is actually just get off my freaking ride here. Jesus. Alright. Because we want to kickstart Arrested XP. There we go. We're almost out of Arrested XP, which is fun. Alright, let me spend my last action point. Action point? What game am I playing tonight? Talents. Let's see. How do I get this? Oh, I can spend it here or I can spend it up here. Hey. I kind of like Sanctify, I'll be honest. But we'll go with the hero talent. Or the Apex talent down here. We'll mess with that. Anywho. Oh, sounds like people are breaking things in the kitchen. I'm going to go take care of that. Thank y'all for watching. I will be back on Locho stream tomorrow afternoon, and tomorrow evening I'll be back here with playing some Locho. And there will not be a stream Saturday evening because I have to work all day Saturday, so probably not going to be awake enough to play. Alright. Y'all be good. If you can't be good at it. I will talk to y'all later. Bye now.